Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Henry, and this is Conservative Commentary. Hey, I want to get something off my chest, but before I do, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This really helps us grow the channel. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are desperately trying to convince the American public that they're just folk. But this is a false narrative. First, Kamala has gone from claiming that she was raised in a middle-class family to now claiming she was raised in a working-class family. Now let's set the record straight. Kamala's mother did work outside the home. Meet Dr. Shyamala Gopalan. That's right, Dr. Shyamala Gopalan. Dr. Gopalan was a research scientist at the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. Her work there contributed to the isolating and characterizing of the progesterone receptor gene. This work led to significant advances in breast cancer treatment. Kamala's father, Dr. Donald J. Harris, was a professor of economics at Stanford University. He also wrote the book Capital Accumulation and Income Distribution, in which he argued that the government should play a role in the redistribution of capital. Maybe this explains Kamala's economic plan, where she proposes to give $25,000 to first-time home buyers and over $6,000 to first-time parents. In fairness, Kamala's parents divorced in 1972, and her mother raised her and her sister, mostly on her own. But suffice it to say, the children of a research scientist and an economics professor at a major university are not raised in a working-class family. Kamala also claims that she worked at McDonald's when she was home from college. Yet, no photos have come forth, and neither have any work records. McDonald's has no records of her ever being employed there, and no co-workers have come forward to confirm her claims. Now let's turn to Tim Walz. Walz claims to have been the coach who turned the Mankato West High School football program around. Now, he was an assistant coach, but he was not the head coach. Walz claims to be a longtime pheasant hunter. Take a look at X and you will see a posed photo of Walz supposedly going pheasant hunting, but notice that none of the other hunters are carrying a shotgun. And then he was shown in another video on X trying to load his shotgun. He struggled mightily. He claimed to have owned this shotgun for years. He claims that he used it for trap shooting, but he couldn't load it. Walz recently showed up at a Mankato West football game and nobody seemed to care. In fact, according to the New York Post, Walz's appearance met with some boos and a largely indifferent crowd. He also showed up at the University of Minnesota versus University of Michigan game and was roundly booed. These efforts by the Harris-Walz campaign show their desperation in trying to reach out to working-class families. This voting bloc used to be solidly Democratic. Now, President Trump has become the voting preference of a majority of working-class people. You want proof? Take a look at the Teamsters Union. Trump won 60% of the membership vote in a vote taken by the union leadership. As a result, the Teamsters did not endorse a candidate in this election. And the Firefighters Union also decided not to endorse a candidate in this election as well. These two unions were formerly strong supporters of the Democratic candidate for president. This is a strong indication where the Harris-Walz campaign stands with working-class folks. So it's no wonder that Harris and Walz want people to see them as working class, but it just doesn't work. In fact, I believe these efforts will backfire on the campaign. People resent being misled. People also don't like being pandered to, nor do they like being gaslighted. As we come down the backstretch of this campaign, we see further indicators of the Harris-Walz ticket's desperation. Why do you think they turned to Barack Obama? And for total desperation, they've now dispatched Bill Clinton. If we see Hillary on the campaign trail, we know the election's over. What do you think? Please share your thoughts in the comments.